What's going on, Saberform? Darth Vader here, coming at you with my first review of an Ultrasaber. Just got this, well, I actually got it a little while ago. I haven't gotten around to making the video for some time. I was stalled up. This is my first Ultrasaber. I've had Force Effects lightsabers in the past, but they are nothing compared to an Ultrasaber. This thing is a beast. And since I know that people are going to want to see this right from the get-go, we're just going to turn it on real quick for you so you can see this. That was the episode 1 sound font on there, which is what Darth Maul's actually sounds like. And I am sitting in my house with I have Philips Hue lights on right now, so it's pretty bright. And this is the Tri-Cree Blazing Red, so it does have a little bit of an edge compared to anything that might have a flash-on clash on it. And these are the mid-grade blades, I believe, and they are super, super bright. I'm going to turn off the lights real quick and turn it back on and see if the camera can even focus on it very well. Give me 1 second. Hey Google, turn off my lights.
Sure, turning 11 lights off.
Well, that didn't work. Hey Google, turn off my lights.
You got it, turning off 11 lights.
There we go. So now I just have a candle lit. This thing is so bright. It lights up the whole room. It lights up the room next to it. It is crazy bright. Hey Google, turn my lights on.
Sure, turning 11 lights on.
There we go, it worked that time. So as I was saying, this thing is crazy bright. At night, during the day, it doesn't matter. It looks like a real lightsaber. And the color that you're seeing on the screen is pretty dang close to what it looks like in real life. There's a little bit more of a neon effect from the camera, just because it's a camera, not the human eye, so obviously it's gonna look a little bit different. Another thing to note, this thing is massive. It is huge. I'm a giant person. I'm a 6'9" male, and this thing is still about 7 or 8 inches taller than me, I think. Maybe a little less. I haven't actually measured it. Let me see if I can even get the whole thing in the camera. I think it should be. It's longer than my couch. It's real long. Real quick, let's just go over some of the different sound fonts that you can have on here. I have the Obsidian version 4 soundboard on here. So when you just first press the buttons in, if you hold them down, it'll turn the lightsaber on, but then it also will set it up so that you can change the sound font.
Episode 1.
So we're on episode 1.
Episode 2. Episode 6.
So this is the silent mode, which is great for reviews.
Confirm.
So now you can have it on, you can see the light, has the same effect. Hold it. Play with it, and you don't have to deal with the sound. It's great for display too. When I sold my old lightsabers, I know I sold a couple of them to a guy who he used them almost like lamps. He liked to disable the sound feature, and he just would have them on like his man cave, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you want to do that kind of thing with an Ultrasaber, you can, because they have the silent mode. I don't like using it on silent mode. I think that's pointless. You bought a lightsaber, use it to fight with and play as a lightsaber. I like the Black Star mode the best. We're gonna change it real quick to, we'll just do the regular Obsidian real quick. Now we'll go to the Black Star, which is my favorite, I think. This is the Sith font.
Confirm.
One more time. I think that's my favorite font just because I like how much bass it has to it, and it sounds super evil for a lightsaber, and I think that's awesome. The regular font that it has is Episode 1 font, which is the Darth Maul's font, or just all the lightsabers in Episode 1, really. It has that high-pitched sort of sound to it. Let's change it to it right now.
Episode 1.
Yeah, here it is.
Confirm.
So you can tell a very noticeable difference. There's not nearly as much bass to it. It's a little bit higher pitched. So wait real quick. Sounds exactly like the one from Episode 1. The only thing that I would say I don't like about this, and it's not even that I don't like about it, because there probably isn't a way to do it, but I think it'd be really cool if there was a way to turn it on from the middle portion where he does in the movie. But at the same time, that's almost counterintuitive, because then you're covering up that coupler that you have to have in order to connect them, and that's where the sound comes out from. So it would be cool if you could turn them on the way he does in the movie, but also you wouldn't hear them turn on the way they do in the movie. So little counterintuitive there. I did get them with the belt clips. I have no intention of actually putting it on my belt, so I don't know why I got them with that. I didn't actually buy even the piece that goes on your belt so that you can attach it. Yeah, I just can't say enough good things about this, though. It is a gorgeous saber. So much fun. For those of you who don't know, it is just one saber. They sell individual hilts, and then you have to buy this middle coupler. You have to buy the adjustable coupler in the middle in order to connect them and align them so that the buttons are aligned in the middle. If you just buy the regular coupler, you're just left to the mercy of the grooves as you screw it on, and it more than likely won't be aligned. Mine, I didn't know anything when I first bought the saber. I thought the regular coupler would work, and it ended up being aligned like this. Like the buttons were actually over here and up here instead, so it was super off, and I was like, what the heck? I thought it would work, but it didn't. But, so just a little word to the wise, you have to get the adjustable coupler, and I know that they mentioned that on all their forums and everything. It talks about how like you can't use a regular coupler if you want to align things up. It won't work. Yeah, I love this thing. I don't know if there's a whole lot more I can say about it. I do plan on getting a lot more sabers. My next one I want to get is Darth Vader's, the chosen one. One thing with the Tri-Cree, you cannot do the flash on clash. So flash on clash where it changes to a different color because they're all the same light. So you can't do that if you get a Tri-Cree, but the Tri-Cree is far brighter than the others from what I can tell. And so that is just you just have to pick there. I know that I want to get the flash on clash in my next saber because I want to see what that looks like. I know that this is really, really bright, but I feel like the Ultrasabers are known for just having really bright sabers in general. So I feel like it'll be fine. And I want to get the blazing red with the silver flash on clash. One thing, or a couple things that I forgot to mention real quick. I got mine with the windows in it as well. So right here and right here, these light up red. You'll see right here. They light up red, whereas on Darth Maul's actual saber, they are black still. I thought this was just a more BA look. Honestly, I think it looks way cooler. I think it complements the saber and the Sith nature in general way better. A lot of things that people don't like about these blades though, just real quick, if I can maybe slide this into where you'll see it. It's really hard to do since it's so long. There are a lot of people who complain that up here, hopefully you can see this, of course you can, the color is kind of lost in a spot. I don't think that it is too much. Like yeah, it sort of is. Like you can tell once you get to the end, like, oh, this tip is brighter and their color is lost a little bit. At the same time, it's like, it is very, very bright, very consistently bright, that you're not really, when you're playing with your lightsaber, dueling with it, you're not really looking at the tip of it to be like, whoa, the color's missing there. So I feel like it's something that I can live with. I don't know, other people don't like it, apparently. In a couple of reviews that I've seen. And that's just the blades. That's just these style of blades. It's not this lightsaber in general. These blades are removable as well, so I could put in dueling blades with it if I wanted to, but I just kind of like these because of how bright it makes the blade. I really love it. Yeah, so that is it, everyone. Thank you for, whoa, it's spinning there a little bit, rolling a bit. Thank you for checking in. This is Tipsy Vader, and thank you for watching the video, I guess.